I'd like to begin today, folks, and Mia, by continuing a thought we began last week, or a couple weeks ago, or whenever the hell it was, and that is the widespread addiction to pornography that so many women are complaining about in their men. Now, if that isn't bad enough, there's been a lot of talk lately about the coming tide of robots and automated devices that will be entering our lives in the not-so-distant future. And Mia, one very interesting aspect of these robots is that many of them are being crafted for, let's say, expressly sexual purposes, right? Artificial men and women and single body parts as well that look and feel and act human, but of course are not, but will certainly be used as sexual substitutes for the real thing. In other words, one day very soon you're going to be able to place your order on Amazon for a life-size Double D Diana that never says no when you want to have sex, and for you guys, cannot criticize you like a real woman might. And instead, your new plastic Double D Diana will be programmed to say nothing but what you want to hear, right? Now, I know there's a lot of guys craving such a woman, and there's a lot of people worried about the more sinister implications of this technology, you know, falling in love with a piece of synthetic talking plastic. So I'm wondering where you see this going, dear, and do you think it's a good development for people, especially lonely, isolated men who are already indulging themselves in a lot of porn?
Well, I think the only way a robot would be good is for an adolescent who never had any sexual experience yet, you know, and don't know what to do. Let's say to learn sex, maybe, as a sex education, experimental. But for a human being to be having sex with a robot that doesn't have feelings, that doesn't have the blood running through the veins like a human do, what really would be useful for?
Well, but shouldn't let me contradict you here. Shouldn't your first sexual experiences, especially for a young guy, 13, 14 years old, shouldn't it be with a understanding, loving human female? Or
well, yeah, in one sense, yes. But on the other hand, you know, if you have sex with a minor, you go to jail for life. And that's the stress of many people. So I can see, you know, the good thing about a robot, because everything in life, we got to look, there's good things and bad about everything in life, right?
Okay.
If a robot, let's say, would be a purpose just of learning sex and a man learning the fear of sex, you know, he get into a vagina that's plastic and he feels what's going to feel it. He has experience. He does not become addicted to it, just so he learns the fear and overcome, because many men until an older age, they don't know how to have sex with a woman.
Absolutely.
So, you know, in question of having a class that teach people that people can use the robot instead of cutting a banana tree and having sex with, or, you know, having sex with animals, which is disgusting. So, in that purpose, I can see why a robot would be useful. Okay. But you know the problem is you can become addicted to a robot. Like people play video games now night and day. Then you know the problem too is you're gonna go. Why I'm gonna go with a woman that's gonna complain, that's gonna be bitch, that I have to give a gift for, that I have to please her to have sex whenever she's in a good mood, and the robot's only gonna say yes.
Yep.
I do it anytime you want. Just turn me on.
Yeah. Right.
You know. So it can become a potential problem like anything else. Tools are here to be used in the right way. It's like a vacuum cleaner, a blender, a mixer. You have in your house to assist you in the cooking purpose. But, you know, it's not going to cook for you. It's not going to create your ideas. It's just the purpose is to assist you so you use less of your physical body. But it's not meant to take over your house.
Very interesting point. So you see the possible advantages for young men being introduced to sex in this respect, but you're also saying that there might be some problems for actual men leading to even further. This was my concern.
For any sex, I mean, any age, you know, the purpose is suddenly you divorce your wife and you have a toy and you're satisfied with your toy. Because, you know, the problem nowadays that I see is we are becoming more individualized. You have your internet in front of you. You can watch a pretty girl dancing and be fucking your robot toy.
Yeah, right.
You know,
right.
You can entertain yourself without the visual and get lost on that and not really know where you're going. And that is the fear.
Without any other human contact.